What is going on, my dudes? Today we are going to be building an absolutely sensational synergy team around Loki because there was just a new synergy update for him that is so good. Finishing a combo with the light attack pauses curse for 4 seconds. This is enormous. Now, before we jump into the actual sensational synergy team and what they do for him, we have to go over a little bit of what makes Loki, in the right scenario, pretty OP. So, first things first, we have his sick ability and how it works. Look at how basic this guy is, honestly. So this is gonna be quick. All right. So his sick ability, he pretty much gains power like a Mystic Champion, right? Generates a bar power over 5.5 seconds at 6 to 100, okay? Up to 1 bar, typically. Now, heavy attacks. Well, let's do this. Special 3. Loki curses the opponent, okay? He curses them for 7 seconds. The heavy attack will refresh the curse, okay? But the special 2. If Loki has more health points than his opponent, he has a 100% chance of dealing energy damage equal to 7% of their max health. This damage cannot exceed 100,000 damage. Okay, so yeah, he seems like he's like okay here, right? We all did Karina's challenge, Loki versus Ultron, but can it be better? Of course it can, and it has been in the past. And the Hela Synergy and the Thor Ragnarok Synergy are not new discoveries by me, obviously, but we're gonna make this whole thing better today. But let's talk about what's going on here. Okay, from Hela. While they are cursed, Loki always counts as having more health points than his opponent. That's that special 2, 7% damage, right? On Ragnarok. The sick ability is enhanced to provide power gain while below 2 bars of power. So he now gains power to 2 bars of power. Diablo makes the curse 35% longer. Cool. But now this. This changes the game. Because what it's always been is special 3, spam heavy to refresh the curse, special 2. But now, a light ending combo is going to pause the special 3 curse for 4 seconds, allowing you to fight normally and weave in heavies whenever you can. So as you can see here, we have the Thor Ragnarok Synergy giving us our power gain from the signature ability up to 2 bars of power, which is pretty essential for Loki, right? Then of course Hela's gonna make us so we don't have to worry about our health points, okay? So yeah, what we're gonna do first and foremost is build to the special 3, basically build 1 bar of power essentially because we get 2 naturally, okay? So we're gonna bait out a special 1 from Red Hulk here, all right? We're gonna go for a special 3. All right, let's watch it. Let's watch the animation. Beautiful. Stab you right in the... Oh, I skipped it. Now, light attack, pause for 4 seconds. From here, yeah, I could refresh it if I wanna. But when you refresh it, look at that, man. It almost seems like it might be better. How about that damage? Almost seems like it might be better to just do light ending combos. So at this point now, I'm going to be doing light ending combos, weaving in the heavy attacks after his special 1, right? And now, or here 2, I guess. Cool. But unblockable special 2, look at his damage. He loses 7% of his health, basically. He loses at max 100,000 damage. Now, I do believe there used to not be a damage cap of 100,000. I believe Abyss came out and the health pools got a little bit too big, got a little bit too OP. So to prevent, Loki from cheesing the entirety of the Abyss, they made 100,000, I guess. But as you can see, Red Hulk is down to 75% health. And we're doing heavy attacks like, after his special 1, right? But look at this. The special 2 is going the entire time. The curse is paused. We can go for the heavy attack here, He's down to 68% health. Pretty freaking solid stuff, man, I mean, listen, we're not going to watch him do this entire fight, but look at how simple this is, right? The ability to do a light ending combo and pause the curse is genuinely a game changer for Loki here, because it was always a really fun synergy, and it was always really cool and interesting to do, and to see what he can do the burst damage with. But the issue was, it only lasts for 7 seconds, so you have to get a heavy attack in every 7 seconds, essentially, which is just not always feasible. Now, you can just pause this bad boy, like, for pretty much the entire fight, man. We're gonna skip to a pretty crazy fight. And we're actually going to be using a 5-star for this, because I was using the 6-star here in Act 6, the nerfed Act 6, and I was like, gotta move it to a 5-star, because he's just nuking him. So I recorded this after we have a little bit more rank 3 footage, but this is the nerfed 6.2 champion boss, and he's still pretty beefy, man. He's got like 350,000 health. He's got a lot of buffs to take advantage of. Now, we are running Mystic Dispersion 4 out of 5 here, which I feel like is a nice, sweet spot for Loki. I want to show you how OP this curse debuff can be. Okay, now, people have done this fight with Loki before, but like I said, it was always rough because you had to get the heavy attack in every 7 seconds. Or like steal his buffs with the special one. Nope. That curse, that guy's staying up. Alright? What we're going to be doing here is going for special 2s, taking advantage of the fury buffs that we're stealing. We're also going to be pretty much unstoppable the entire fight, and we're going to keep the curse up as we go along, and every time we do the special 2, we're going to be taking off a nice, free, and easy 7% health, which is really, really nice. Now, the God Synergy along with Mystic Dispersion is helping us keep this thing up, okay? We got the nice light stand-up intercept there, and the original curse is still active. We're going to refresh it now, all right? We're going to refresh it, go in here for a nice special 2, all right? And now, we're going to bait this guy out, and pause it. We have a 4-second pause, go for the special 2, down to 17% health. We're going to pause it again, down to 15% health, inching closer with the light attacks, and actually that refresh purified it, which is interesting. I'm not sure what's up with that. But that was an unbelievably efficient takedown with Loki against this guy. In the past, you know, you've wanted to essentially like spam special 1, nullify his fury buff, because you just can't realistically keep the curse up with the heavy attack, but now you can, and it's really good, to be entirely honest. Now here's the thing, if you're running Big Mystic Dispersion, you probably don't need Thor Ragnarok, you probably don't need Hela, you definitely don't need Diablo, but it definitely helps, you know? I'd say I don't even know, I didn't test it with that, so I don't know, but the whole point is that, like, this past fight was so good because we were able to pause the curse, we didn't have to do heavy attacks, right? So, let's go ahead and let's take a look at, like, Loki versus, like, Mystic fights, man. So, Resistor, okay? We do Resistor all the time on this channel. Whenever there's a new Mystic champion comes out, this is where we take them. This is where all the buffs are. It's fun, you know? So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and build up to my special 3, right? And there's a lot of buffs here. Like I said, I'm running Mystic Dispersion 4 out of 5, okay? Baiting out special attacks from Black Bolt, just getting to that special 3. I really don't know why I'm taking such a long time to do this. I don't know why my combos are, like, unbelievably slow here. But regardless, here comes the special 3. Mystic Dispersion, very strong mastery. We're going to be nullifying a lot of buffs here, and we're going to be right back up at a special 3. So we're going to go ahead and just launch that bad boy again. So 2 special 3s in a row, which is definitely nice. You know, we take his fury buffs, then we go for the special 3 again. And now at this point, man, every single time we hit him on Resistor, he is going to get a buff. Now with Mystic Dispersion, the buff comes up for a second on the curse, as you can see. So it allows us to put the buff on him, steal the buff for ourselves, and then we're going to trigger the Mystic Dispersion mastery. So he has a very nice synergy with that mastery. As you can see, it's very, very powerful. In the right scenario, it's very powerful in the right scenario. You know, and this is a perfect example. When there are a lot of buffs that trigger on contact, Loki is going to steal those buffs. Now, of course, you probably know Loki steals buffs on his special 1 as well, for sure. But when the curse is active, it's technically the same thing, you know? And of course, in the past, it was like, oh, well, it sucks that you have to do heavy attacks every 14 seconds. Actually, it's that exaggeration that I did is actually a severe under-exaggeration. Heavy attacks every 7 seconds. But it has to be like at least every 6 seconds or else it's going to fall off. But yeah, as you can see, right, really solid stuff here when there are lots of buffs to take advantage of. The power gain is just absolutely nuts. I got pushed up to a special 3, but I think you see like how strong he is for the stuff. This video is already 10 minutes long. We don't have to watch him go for a special 3 again. Spoiler alert, he goes for a special 2 and he kills him. So up next we have probably my favorite fight in the video. So this is the kind of stuff where like Loki could be very underrated and very good. This is Act 7. Paradox, blah, 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 blah. Quantum Entangle, lowered defensive ability accuracy, power reserve, but also what we're really looking at here is combat deja vu prowess whenever the attacker lands the same type of basic attack twice in a row. Defender gains a prowess buff, increasing special attack damage by 50% for 10 seconds. So we're going to do like 2 light attacks in a row. We're going to put a prowess buff on King Groot. Watch the beginning of this fight. Really, really good. Check this out. Boom! Heavy attack. It's okay though, because what buffs does King Groot have? That's right. Say it with me. He has regeneration buffs. So let's see if we can finish this fight at 100% health. Now, we've done this fight with a lot of tech champions who punish prowess, and this fight takes forever. Let's see how fast Loki can do it. All right, we're going for the special 3. We got prowess. We got fury. Okay, we are going to go ahead and bait out the special 1 from King Groot. The curse is up. Medium, light, 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 light to pause the curse. Also to get prowess on us. We are going for the special 2 with fury and prowess here. Okay, we're gonna have to go in and pause this again. Medium, light, 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 light. Special 2, power reserve on top of the mystic dispersion. Okay, we're going for another special 2. Special 3. Oh my God, look, we're gonna steal his buffs, and now combo into a special 2 regeneration fury, and boom, dude. What? So good. Now listen, at this point, like right here, the smart thing to do if you're actually doing this is, you know, we baited out the special 2, right? We're going in, we're doing, we paused that, we went for the special 2. At this point, the smart thing to do, bait the special 2, probably go for another special 3, reset the curse, and just finish him off. But that's no fun, man. We had to try and nuke him, and it totally worked, and it was absolutely really super cool, and it was totally worth it, right? Super fun stuff, man. Really genuinely impressed with that, because that is something that could not happen without the Wiccan Synergy. But also, man, just in general, like the whole Loki curse mechanic is very good and very extremely powerful. When there are very strong buffs to copy, to steal, they strong, man. They do be strong, as we're seeing here. Now I did a little bit more of this path if you want to see, like here's Night Thrasher. One issue with Night Thrasher is that curse is a debuff. So when you knock Night Thrasher down, he has a very solid chance of purifying all debuffs. So it's a little weird. But what we're going to be looking at here is just, you know, Loki's ability to copy that prowess, right? This is more of like, I want to say like down to earth fight as opposed to King Groot. You know, you can't, King Groot was weird because we were setting up the paradox, so we had low defensive ability accuracy reduction, so we couldn't really parry. You know, we had to like kind of play around things, right? But this is just a Night Thrasher where we're going to be putting a lot of prowess on him on purpose. And then from there, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going for the special attacks, and we're going to be using our specials with prowess, and we're going to be doing a lot of damage. And this is, you know, why that Loki Karina's challenge exists, because that Ultron boss has a lot of buffs, right? A lot of really powerful buffs. And Loki just kind of copies them, which is really good. Now, of course, the paradox is increasing our special attack damage as well, which is definitely really nice and definitely very welcome. And it's nice to see, like, you know, nodes like that making, like, you know, a champion like Loki just even better. I mean, listen, dude, we literally nuked the 6.2 champion boss, and there was no help there whatsoever. And the reason why we did that is because of how powerful the curse is, right? So that's really what we're showing here, is how good the curse is, and the fact that we can now pause it with the light attack ending combo, which is really, really great. But on top of that, you know, we're showing that like Loki could be relevant for Act 7 stuff, man, if you're a fan of this guy, you know? Now here again, we're gonna go for the shotgun method again against this guy. The power gain, man, as a mystic combined with power reserve is really, really solid. But yeah, that's it for this one, man. You know, like I feel like these clips do a really good job showcasing this guy, um, and just saying that he's a little bit underrated, and that Wiccan Synergy is just really a game changer for him. I think I really do think that the Wiccan Synergy is very, very, very good for him. Of course, the Thor Ragnarok Synergy is amazing. I do think Loki needs a buff, and I do think that step one is taking the Ascendant Sig ability and just popping it into his kit at Sig 200. So that should just be, you know, rising in power through sorcery and subterfuge. Loki generates a bar of power over 5.5 seconds as long as he's below 1 bar of power. That should just be in his base kit and give him a new Sig ability. I don't know, man. It could be like, I haven't even thought about any Loki potential buff thing, but it could be like, you know, while Curse is active, Loki has plus 500 attack something for every buff that he steals, you know, and this stacks up to a maximum of 10, something like that. Make him really good for those fights with lots of buffs, and he's already really good for them, but make him even better. You know, this is just like off the top of my head. But yeah, that's Loki, man. That's a nice, solid, sensational synergy video for Loki. I think it's pretty cool, man. Obviously, the Loki team, Loki, Ragnarok, and Hela has been around for a minute. But this Wiccan Synergy makes it viable, in my opinion. It was never truly practical. I think it is now, for actual use, you know. But yeah, that's it for this one. I do hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, drop your boy a big ol' like, and comment what you think about this sensational synergy team for Loki in the comment section below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the July 4th opening and the videos that we're making this week, which is like, you know, best champions to rank 4 ahead of July 4th, best champions to awaken ahead of July 4th, Eternally of Pain rewards coming out soon, and also Jane Foster's getting buffed, right? So the details for her, and also like the gameplay for her, and I'll probably wear a horse mask at one point during all of this, so hit the subscribe button. I'll be seeing you around.